Chapter 10. Heading West. Just about the only places Caleb had ever traveled to were his sporting events, so he was a bit nervous about the trip to Los Angeles. He packed his new vet with a couple of suitcases, got out his road map, and headed to Interstate 40. Well, Jack had told him not to drive past Albuquerque, which was about 490 miles away from Inepe. Well, Caleb was itching to press down the pedal on this vet. In 1981, the speedometer in all cars read to a maximum of 85 miles per hour, mandated by a new and controversial federal law. Well, he wanted more of a muscle car, but this was what was available for the time being, and by golly, he looked good in it. Caleb kept on driving west through the boring stretch of nowhere between Inepe and the Texas border, always bumping up against that speed limit. After an hour or so, he turned onto the quiet Highway 256 heading to Memphis, Texas. He grinned a devious smirk and put the pedal down to the floorboards and just shredded past that 85 miles per hour on his dash. He laughed out loud, a big old smile stretching from ear to ear. Well, a couple of lights spinning in the reflection of his rear-view mirror wiped that smirk right off his face. A deputy sheriff on his bumper, and this was bad. He had over $30,000 in Daisy's cash and a pound of heroin, weed, and cocaine in his luggage. No more than an hour away from home, and trouble had already found him. He pulled over to the side of the road, running a hand through his hair and taking deep breaths so not to let his emotions get the best of him. Just play it cool, be nice, and see where this goes. Deep in his mind, Caleb is prepared to kill this deputy if he asked to search his luggage, but he didn't want to resort to that. Killing a law enforcement officer in the first hour he'd been gone was not exactly what he had in mind when he talked about a fresh start. "Sir, would you step out of that car?" the deputy said as he approached. Well, he looked to be around 5'10", 60-ish, fat, and well out of shape. Caleb knew he'd have no problem killing this man if he had to.
"Yes, sir."
"Boy, do you have any idea how fast you was a-going? Well, you gonna get yourself killed or kill somebody else out here on this lonely stretch of highway, and you got to think sometimes, boy, that you just ain't using your brains, because you got cattle out here, we got deer out here, we got armadillos out here, and there you go running down the highway at 110 miles an hour like you own the dang road. Now, I tell you what, you lucky I don't pick you up right now and go throw you in jail."
"I just got this car, and I was seeing what it would do. I'm on my way to play football at CAU, so I guess I was just a little excited." "I'm sorry, sir. It was a dumb thing to do. I promise I'll be careful the rest of the trip."
"Are you by any chance Caleb Lewis?"
"Yes, sir, I am."
Well, the deputy's face broke into a grin. "Ooh! Well, I've watched you play football a couple of times. Well, you're quite the athlete. But I sure was disappointed you didn't go to the University of Texas to play ball," he said with a serious look. Caleb leaned back onto the Corvette and smiled.
"That's where I wanted to go, but my dad would have nothing to do with it."
Well, that was a lie. It would be a hot day at the North Pole before Caleb would consider even going to the University of Texas. The deputy took a quick glance inside the car and saw 2 suitcases. Well, the deputy looked at him, eyebrows furrowing together. "Did them boys in California buy you this car?"
"Sir, no disrespect to you, but I promised I wouldn't comment on that,"
he replied, wiping a bug off his vet. The deputy rolled his eyes but smiled. "Shoot, son, The University of Texas would have bought you a garage full of these cars if you'd have gone there. Why, we got more cars in 5 states of Oklahoma. You lost your mind, boy. I don't know what you're thinking, not going to the University of Texas.
Well, I did what my dad thought was best for me. I try to respect my parents as best I can.
Well, at least you didn't go to Oklahoma University. Well, I can't stand that Barry Switzer. He makes me so mad. He's so cocky, and the way he talks, I just can't stand the man. But, well, I am thankful you didn't go there. The deputy gave Caleb a friendly nudge on the shoulder and said, "Now, you slow down that car and put on that seatbelt before you get yourself killed or somebody else. Oh, and could I ask you just one more thing, though, before I let you go? Would it inconvenience you for you to sign me an autograph?"